Hi, everyone. Jill and Emily here from Tutor Success Academy. It's a new school year, sort of, right? Well, we've been back for a little bit. We want to talk about why it is so important for us as tutors and educators to start off a school year with what we call lovingly healthy boundaries. We're going to talk about a couple of reasons why we really want to make sure we have healthy boundaries as running our own tutoring businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the most important things is so that you can really be sure that you're honoring your time.
Mm-hmm.
And we know we want to be flexible and we want to help families. We have hearts to serve and help our families as much as we possibly can. But it's so important that right from the beginning, we set clear expectations about what your schedule looks like to prospective families coming in or the existing ones returning to you. That, you know what, you might not have unlimited availability, and that's okay. Okay. Because you have your own life going on too, and things that you need to get done. So it's so important to really, really honor your time. What else, Jill?
Yes. And I love that. Setting those boundaries on your time is probably the most important thing that we're going to talk about today. But let's also talk about enforcing your policies. So you worked hard, you set up those clear cancellation policies, late arrivals, when payment is due. And this is right around the time when you're going to start getting some of those first instances of families running late or families missing sessions or late payments coming in. And so this is that time that we go ahead and establish those boundaries that we had already set. Boundaries are good. They're not bad, right? And so this is that time that you want to make sure that you are enforcing those in a polite, calm way, that if a student misses, then that you have a policy for that. If you have a late payment, you have a policy for that.
Absolutely. And you know, the last point to touch back on time again is to be sure, even if it's just in small bits, to find time for yourself. And when you're finding time for yourself, to be protective. And what does that mean, Jill, to be protective of your time?
We were thinking about this idea, right? And we want to be just protective of that time. I think I was thinking a fierce defender of it, but the reality is there's a lot going on, right? And a lot of pulls for our attention and our time. But at the end of the day, time with your family, downtime just to relax your brain and just give yourself some rest. These are all very important things to protect for your mental health, your emotional health, and just the health of your family in general. So as we are starting, even though it's a busy time of year, find ways in your schedule somewhere that you say, no, this is when it's time for family. This is when I have to leave work at a certain time because I'm picking up my child from daycare. Sundays are for the family. Whatever it is that you're deciding, let's start being protective of that now so we can build that muscle and it'll be easier to protect it as the school year goes on. And for the rest of us, let's just take care of each other. If you're having a hard time with any of these things, reach out to us, reach out to some other educators. You know, we have each other through all this.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
All right. Bye.